Welcome to Bag's Wheel, where American automotive legends come back to life. From iconic classics and roaring V8s to rare collector cars and timeless designs. This is more than just a car. This is American history on four wheels. Welcome to Bag's Wheel.
Number 1.
1935 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe. Price, $29,995. Location, Washington. Step back into the golden age of American motoring with this stunning 1935 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe. Finished in bold red with a matching red interior, this classic Chevrolet delivers exactly the kind of presence that gets attention. But underneath its vintage styling is serious modern performance. A powerful 350 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. With only 300 miles shown on the odometer, this Master Deluxe combines pre-war American design with the performance and drivability enthusiasts want today. Its flowing body lines, iconic grille, and classic proportions give it unmistakable 1930s character, while the V8 provides the muscle to make every drive exciting. This isn't just an old Chevrolet. It's a statement piece, a classic built to stand out at car shows, weekend cruises, and special events. Priced at $29,995, this 1935 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe offers the perfect combination of vintage style, V8 power, and American automotive heritage. If you're looking for a classic that commands attention the moment it arrives, this Chevrolet deserves a serious look. The price is set. The style is timeless. The opportunity is yours.
Number 2.
1936 Ford Coupe. Price, $25,999. Location, North Carolina. If you're looking for a classic Ford with serious attitude, this 1936 Ford Coupe deserves your attention. This isn't an untouched antique. It's a professionally built hot rod designed to deliver classic American style with modern performance. The all-steel body was restored and finished in a striking GM Autumn Maple 2-stage paint, giving this coupe a deep, sophisticated look that stands out from every angle. Under the hood is where the real excitement begins. A built 383 cubic inch Chevrolet small block V8, equipped with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock intake, Sanderson headers, and polished performance components. Power is sent through a turbo-hydromatic 353-speed automatic transmission to a 9-inch rear end with TrueTrack. The chassis has been heavily upgraded with a Mustang 2-style front clip, rack and pinion steering, Aldan coilovers, and power-assisted disc brakes. Modern suspension and steering give this vintage Ford the confidence to cruise comfortably while still delivering the muscle of a true street rod. Inside, the custom saddle leather interior is just as impressive. Custom stitching, vintage air climate control, autometer gauges, modern power windows, and a Kenwood audio system with Rockford Fosgate components create a cockpit that blends old-school character with modern comfort. And those shot wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport tires complete the aggressive stance. Priced at $25,999, this 1936 Ford Coupe is more than a classic. It's a fully sorted hot rod built to be driven, admired, and remembered. Classic looks, V8 power, modern attitude. This Ford is ready to turn heads.
Number 3.
1937 Pontiac Custom. Price, $24,900. Location, Grass Valley, California. Step into classic American motoring with this striking 1937 Pontiac Custom. Finished in a bold red exterior with a refined tan interior, this Pontiac delivers the unmistakable character of pre-war American automobiles. Under the hood sits a V8 engine paired with a manual transmission, giving this classic a more engaging driving experience and plenty of vintage character. With only 10,437 miles shown on the odometer, this Pontiac has the presence collectors want and the personality enthusiasts appreciate. Its flowing body lines, classic proportions, and distinctive Pontiac styling make it a standout wherever it goes. The manual transmission adds to the connection between driver and machine, while the V8 delivers the authentic American power that makes cars from this era so special. Priced at $24,900, this 1937 Pontiac Custom represents an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history without stepping into the highest collector car price range. Whether you're building a classic collection, looking for a weekend cruiser, or simply want a car that gets attention everywhere it goes, this Pontiac deserves a serious look. Classic design, V8 power, manual driving, pure 1930s American character. If you're ready for a classic that stands apart from the crowd, this 1937 Pontiac Custom could be the one you've been waiting for.
Number 4.
1938 Cadillac Series 75. Price, $15,999. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. Own a piece of American automotive prestige with this impressive 1938 Cadillac Series 75. Finished in an elegant maroon exterior with a matching maroon interior, this Cadillac captures the unmistakable luxury and presence of a true pre-war American automobile. Its long, commanding profile and distinctive Cadillac styling make it a classic that stands apart from the crowd. Power comes through a manual transmission, giving the driver a direct and engaging connection to this historic machine. With 28,079 miles shown on the odometer, this Series 75 offers an exciting opportunity to own a genuine piece of Cadillac history. The Series 75 was built for those who wanted more than ordinary transportation. It represented style, prestige, and American craftsmanship. Today, that same character makes this Cadillac a fascinating addition to any classic car collection. And at just $15,999, it presents an attractive entry point into pre-war Cadillac ownership. Whether you're a dedicated collector, a fan of vintage luxury, or simply searching for a classic with serious road presence, this 1938 Cadillac Series 75 deserves your attention. Elegant, historic, unmistakably Cadillac. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. If you've been waiting for a classic Cadillac with commanding style and authentic 1930s character, this Series 75 is ready to make a statement.
Number 5.
1939 Buick Series 40. Price, $22,995. Location, Fort Worth. Step back into the golden age of American automotive design with this beautiful 1939 Buick Series 40. This classic Buick delivers the perfect combination of elegant pre-war styling and authentic American performance. Under the hood is Buick's legendary straight-8 engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission for a true old-school driving experience. Showing 5,563 miles on the odometer. Although the mileage is listed as unknown, this Buick still offers the character and presence that make pre-war classics so desirable. The Series 40 represents an important era in Buick history, when American cars were becoming larger, more refined, and more luxurious. From its flowing body lines to its unmistakable vintage presence, this Buick is built to attract attention wherever it goes. And at $22,995, you're getting far more than transportation. You're getting a genuine piece of American automotive history, a classic design for collectors, enthusiasts, and anyone who appreciates timeless style. Imagine pulling into a weekend cruise or classic car gathering behind the wheel of this 1939 Buick. It doesn't need to shout for attention. Its presence speaks for itself. Straight-8 power, manual transmission, timeless Buick style. If you're searching for a classic with real character and authentic pre-war appeal, this 1939 Buick Series 40 deserves a serious look. Don't just own a classic, own a piece of American history.
Number 6.
1940 Plymouth P10 Coupe. Price, $29,995. Location, Atlanta. Step into the golden age of American motoring with this powerful 1940 Plymouth P10 Coupe. At first glance, you get classic pre-war styling and unmistakable vintage character. But under the hood, this Plymouth delivers something completely different, a massive 392 Hemi V8 paired with an automatic transmission. That combination transforms this classic coupe into a serious American street machine. The legendary Hemi brings the power, attitude, and performance that modern enthusiasts demand, while the timeless Plymouth body delivers the vintage style that makes this car impossible to ignore. Showing 9,003 miles on the odometer, With mileage listed as unknown, this P10 offers the perfect opportunity for someone who wants a classic that doesn't drive like an ordinary antique. Imagine the reaction when this coupe arrives at a classic car show. The body says 1940. The Hemi says serious performance. It's an unforgettable combination. Priced at $29,995, this 1940 Plymouth P10 coupe gives you classic American design with the heart of a true muscle machine. Pre-war style, 392 Hemi power, automatic transmission, serious presence. If you want a classic that stands out from the crowd and delivers something special behind the wheel, this Plymouth deserves your attention. Don't just collect history. Put some horsepower into it.
Number 7.
1941 Lincoln Continental. Price, $18,500. Location, O'Fallon, Illinois. Own a true icon of American automotive design with this 1941 Lincoln Continental. Few cars from the pre-war era carry the same prestige and unmistakable presence as the Continental. Finished in elegant red with a contrasting tan interior, this classic Lincoln delivers the kind of timeless styling that immediately commands attention. A manual transmission adds authentic vintage character, giving you a more direct connection to the driving experience. With 97,757 miles shown on the odometer, this Continental represents an opportunity to own a historically significant American luxury automobile at an attractive price. The Continental name has become legendary among collectors, and the 1941 model represents one of the most recognizable chapters in that story. Its long, graceful proportions and distinctive design make it just as impressive parked at a show as it is cruising down the road. Priced at only $18,500, this Lincoln offers an affordable way into genuine pre-war American luxury. Whether you're a serious collector, a Lincoln enthusiast, or simply searching for a classic with undeniable presence, this 1941 Continental deserves your attention. Elegant design, authentic character, legendary Continental heritage. Don't miss the opportunity to put a true piece of American automotive history in your garage.
Number 8.
1942 Buick Roadmaster Sedanette. Price, $26,400. Location, United States. Step into the elegance of pre-war American motoring with this beautiful 1942 Buick Roadmaster Sedanette. This Buick combines distinctive 1940s styling with the unmistakable character of a true Roadmaster. Finished in classic green, its sleek sedanette body delivers a strong, elegant presence that stands out from ordinary vintage cars. Under the hood is a 320 cubic inch engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, giving this Roadmaster an authentic and engaging old-school driving experience. The Roadmaster name represents one of Buick's most respected luxury models, built for drivers who wanted style, comfort, and performance in one impressive package. Today, that heritage makes this 1942 Sedanette an exciting choice for collectors and classic car enthusiasts. At $26,400, this Buick offers a rare opportunity to own a genuine piece of American automotive history with timeless styling and unmistakable character. Imagine this classic rolling into a car show, weekend cruise, or private collection. Its long, elegant lines and vintage Buick identity are guaranteed to attract attention. Classic Buick style, 320 cubic inch power, 3-speed manual, pure 1940s character. If you're searching for a classic that combines elegance, history, and authentic American craftsmanship, this 1942 Buick Roadmaster Sedanette deserves a serious look. Own the history, drive the legend.
Number 9.
1946 Ford Super Deluxe Sedan Coupe. Price, $16,000. Location, New York. Here is your opportunity to own a genuine piece of post-war American automotive history. The 1946 Ford Super Deluxe Sedan Coupe. Offered at no reserve, this classic Ford combines authentic preservation with the unmistakable style of America's early post-war era. Finished in elegant black, this Super Deluxe features its original character throughout, complemented by 16-inch steel wheels with classic BF Goodrich Silvertown whitewall tires. Under the hood is Ford's legendary 239 cubic inch flathead V8, factory rated at 100 horsepower and connected to a 3-speed manual transmission. Power is delivered through a 2-speed Columbia rear axle, giving this Ford a fascinating combination of traditional engineering and period-correct performance. Inside, the Super Deluxe delivers impressive equipment for its era. You'll find gray-striped broadcloth bench seats, a deluxe radio, heater and defroster, cigar lighter, analog clock, and a day and night mirror. Seat belts have also been added for extra practicality. The car has benefited from preservation work including a replacement wiring harness, brake overhaul, fresh fluids, and carburetor service. It now shows approximately 20,000 miles. Even better, this Ford comes with valuable original documentation, including its window sticker, warranty booklet, radio instructions, dealer documents, and service records. This isn't simply a classic Ford. It's a preserved piece of American history with real provenance. At $16,000, this 1946 Ford Super Deluxe offers tremendous appeal for collectors, early Ford the Fifth Eight enthusiasts, or anyone looking for an authentic post-war classic. Flathead V8, 3-speed manual, Columbia 2-speed axle. No reserve. If you're looking for classic Ford character at an attractive price, this Super Deluxe deserves your attention. On the history, preserve the legend. Drive it home.
Number 10.
1947 Chevrolet Business Coupe. Price, $29,500. Location, St. Louis, Missouri. Step into classic post-war American style with this striking 1947 Chevrolet Business Coupe. Finished in a bold yellow exterior with a contrasting black interior, this Chevrolet has the kind of presence that demands attention. Its distinctive coupe profile and unmistakable 1940s styling make it a standout for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Behind the wheel, an automatic transmission delivers a smooth and comfortable driving experience, making this classic Chevrolet more than just a showpiece. With only 5,985 miles shown on the odometer, it offers an exciting opportunity to own a vintage American coupe with plenty of character. The Business Coupe represents an important chapter in Chevrolet history, the return of American automotive production after World War II. Today, cars from this era are admired for their elegant proportions, simple mechanical character, and unmistakable vintage personality. Priced at $29,500, this 1947 Chevrolet Business Coupe is ready to become the centerpiece of a collection, a head-turning weekend cruiser, or simply a classic you'll be proud to own. Imagine the reaction when this bright yellow Chevrolet rolls into a classic car gathering. It's impossible to overlook. Bold color, classic design, automatic transmission, pure Chevrolet character. If you're searching for a post-war American classic with serious visual appeal, this 1947 Chevrolet Business Coupe deserves a close look. Don't just own an old car. Own a piece of Chevrolet history.
Number 11.
1948 Pontiac Torpedo. Price, $19,995. Location, Lutz, Florida. Looking for a classic American cruiser with timeless style and serious road presence? Take a look at this stunning 1948 Pontiac Torpedo. Priced at just $19,995 and located in Lutz, Florida, this Pontiac delivers the unmistakable character of the late 1940s with a beautiful green metallic exterior and elegant cashmere interior. The Torpedo name represents one of Pontiac's most recognizable post-war designs. With its flowing body lines, classic proportions, and unmistakable vintage personality, this is the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes. Inside, the cashmere interior creates a clean and sophisticated atmosphere, giving this classic a comfortable and upscale appearance. And with an automatic transmission, driving this vintage Pontiac is simple and enjoyable. The odometer shows 0, making this car especially interesting for collectors and enthusiasts looking for a classic with visual appeal and plenty of conversation-starting character. The 1948 Pontiac Torpedo is more than just transportation. It is a piece of American automotive history, a car that captures the optimism and style of the post-war era. At $19,995, this Pontiac offers an exciting opportunity to own a genuine American classic without stepping into the highest price range of the collector car market. If you love vintage Pontiacs, classic American styling, and cars that stand apart from the crowd, this 1948 Pontiac Torpedo deserves your attention. Located in Lutz, Florida, the price is $19,995. Classic style. American heritage. One unforgettable Pontiac. If you're ready to make it yours, don't wait too long. Cars like this don't stay available forever.
Number 12.
1949 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. Price, $38,500. Location, United States. If you're looking for a true American luxury icon, this 1949 Cadillac Series 62 convertible deserves your attention. Priced at $38,500, this legendary Cadillac combines dramatic post-war styling with the power and presence that made Cadillac famous. This is one of approximately 8,000 Series 62 convertibles produced for 1949, making it a particularly desirable piece of American automotive history. Under the hood is Cadillac's 331 cubic inch V8, introduced for the 1949 model year, and paired with a 4-speed hydromatic automatic transmission. Power goes to the rear wheels, delivering the effortless character you expect from a classic Cadillac. The exterior features a striking vintage design with a black power-operated soft top, chrome grille and trim, bumper overriders, split windshield, white wall tires, and the iconic Cadillac Flying Goddess hood ornament. Inside, you'll find black leather bench seating, beautiful wood grain trim, power windows, a heater, Cadillac logo floor mats, and classic instrumentation. It has the atmosphere of a genuine 1940s luxury automobile. This Cadillac has also received substantial attention over the years. The carburetor and generator were rebuilt, the brakes were refreshed, the hydraulic top and window systems were serviced, and the starter, voltage regulator, spark plugs, and suspension bushings were replaced. The current seller has owned this Series 62 since 2002, giving the car more than 2 decades of ownership history. It is offered with a copy of the build sheet, owner's manual, period literature, magazine coverage, ownership records, a car cover, and a clean California title. There are known imperfections and several non-functioning accessories, so this is not being presented as a perfect museum piece. But that honesty also makes it an intriguing opportunity for a collector who wants a substantial, authentic American convertible with history and character. At $38,500, this 1949 Cadillac Series 62 convertible offers presence that simply cannot be replicated by a modern car. Classic Cadillac luxury. Powerful V8 character. Open-air American style. If you want a vintage Cadillac that makes a statement before the engine even starts, this Series 62 is ready to get your attention.
Number 13.
1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. Price, $35,000. Location, Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you're searching for a classic American icon, this 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air deserves your attention. Priced at $35,000 and located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, this Bel Air delivers the unmistakable style that made Chevrolet one of the most celebrated names of the 1950s. Finished in a bold red exterior with a red and tan interior, this Bel Air has the kind of classic color combination that immediately captures attention. The 1955 Bel Air is one of Chevrolet's most recognizable designs. Its elegant body lines, distinctive grille, generous chrome, and legendary 1950s proportions give it a presence that modern cars simply cannot reproduce. Behind the wheel, the automatic transmission makes this classic easy and enjoyable to drive. With 96,762 miles showing on the odometer, this car carries the character and history you expect from a nearly 7-decade-old American classic. This isn't just another vintage Chevrolet. The Bel Air name has become synonymous with American automotive culture, and the 1955 model represents one of the most memorable chapters in that story. The red exterior gives the car a powerful presence, while the red and tan cabin adds warmth and classic sophistication. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who simply wants a car that gets attention wherever it goes, this Bel Air is a compelling opportunity. At $35,000, you can own a genuine piece of 1950s American automotive history, an iconic Chevrolet with timeless styling and unmistakable personality. located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The price is $35,000. If you want classic Chevrolet style, real 1950s character, and the legendary Bel Air name, this 1955 Chevrolet is ready to make a statement. Classic American design never goes out of style. This Bel Air is proof.
Number 14.
1956 Ford Fairlane Victoria. Price, $41,995. Location, Charlotte. If you're searching for a classic American cruiser with serious 1950s style, take a look at this 1956 Ford Fairlane Victoria. Priced at $41,995 and located in Charlotte, this Ford delivers the bold styling, comfort, and unmistakable presence that defined America's golden age of automotive design. Under the hood sits a 292 cubic inch V8, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. That combination gives this Fairlane the classic V8 character and relaxed driving experience enthusiasts expect from a mid-century American automobile. The Fairlane Victoria was built for drivers who wanted more than basic transportation. It brought together distinctive styling and upscale appeal, creating a car that looked impressive from every angle. And this one carries just 19,406 miles on the odometer, although the mileage is listed as unknown, so it should be considered unverified. The 1956 Ford design is instantly recognizable. Long, elegant body lines, generous chrome, and the unmistakable personality of a true American classic. This isn't simply an old Ford. It represents an era when American cars were designed to make an entrance. Every detail reflects the optimism, confidence, and bold styling of the 1950s. For collectors, classic car enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a vintage Ford with real presence, the Fairlane Victoria is an exciting choice. At $41,995, this 1956 Ford offers a chance to own a genuine piece of American automotive history, powered by a legendary 292 V8 and equipped with an automatic transmission. Located in Charlotte, the price is $41,995. Classic Ford styling, V8 power, 1950s American attitude. If you want a vintage cruiser that commands attention and brings the golden age of American automobiles back to the road, this 1956 Ford Fairlane Victoria is ready to make an impression.
Number 15.
1957 Pontiac Custom Safari 2-door wagon. Price, $29,995. Location, United States. If you want a classic American wagon with serious 1950s attitude, this 1957 Pontiac Custom Safari deserves your attention. Priced at $29,995, this rare 2-door Safari wagon combines bold Pontiac styling, V8 power, and unmistakable American character. Under the hood is a 347 cubic inch Stratostreak V8, factory rated at 270 horsepower and 359 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 3-speed Stratoflight hydromatic automatic transmission. This Pontiac isn't just about power. It delivers the dramatic styling that defined the late 1950s. Extended tail fins, missile-inspired side trim, generous chrome, and a distinctive 2-piece tailgate. The exterior was refinished in red, creating a bold appearance that perfectly matches the red and ivory vinyl interior. Inside, both bench seats were reupholstered, while the carpeted cargo area adds practical wagon versatility. You'll also find power steering, power-assisted drum brakes, white-wall tires, an analog clock, heater and defroster, and a Deluxe push-button AM radio. The current owner acquired this Pontiac in 2018 as a partially completed project. Since then, important work included reupholstering the interior, rebuilding the Rochester 2-barrel carburetor, and installing exterior trim, wheels, tires, and windows. The carburetor was rebuilt again in 2023, and a 2-wheel alignment was performed in January 2023. The odometer shows approximately 56,000 miles, but total mileage is unknown. What makes this car especially interesting is its combination of rarity and personality. A 2-door 1957 Pontiac Safari wagon is not something you see every day. At $29,995, This Star Chief Custom Safari offers collectors a chance to own a distinctive piece of Pontiac history with V8 power, dramatic styling, and genuine 1950s character. Clean Michigan title, dealer consignment, classic Pontiac design, V8 power, two-door wagon rarity. If you want a classic that stands out from the crowd, this 1957 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari is ready to make a statement.
Number 16.
1958 Buick Special Riviera Restomod. Price, $22,999. Location, Atlanta. If you want the style of a 1950s American classic with the performance and drivability of a modern build, take a serious look at this 1958 Buick Special Riviera Restomod. Priced at $58,995 and located in Atlanta, this Buick combines iconic late 1950s design with upgraded performance. Under the hood is a powerful 350 cubic inch V8 crate engine, paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission. That combination gives this classic Buick the power and smooth shifting you want from a serious Restomod. The 1958 Buick Special Riviera is all about presence. Its dramatic body lines, distinctive chrome, long profile, and unmistakable 1950s styling make it impossible to confuse with a modern automobile. But this car goes beyond looks. As a Restomod, it brings together classic American character and modernized performance, making it an exciting choice for someone who wants to enjoy vintage style without giving up a more contemporary driving experience. The odometer shows 37,747 miles, although the mileage is listed as unknown, so the actual mileage should be considered unverified. This is the kind of Buick that demands attention at a cruise night, car show, or simply rolling down the highway. And at $58,995, you're looking at a distinctive American classic with a V8 crate engine, automatic transmission, and the visual impact of one of Buick's most memorable design eras. Located in Atlanta, the price is $58,995. Classic Buick Luxury, big V8 power, Restomod attitude. If you want a vintage American car that looks like it came straight from the golden age of Detroit, but drives with a modern edge, this 1958 Buick Special Riviera Restomod deserves a serious look. This isn't just a classic. It's a classic rebuilt for the road ahead.
Number 17.
1959 Dodge Royal Sedan. Price, $21,993. Location, Louisiana. Looking for a classic American sedan with bold late 1950s styling and real V8 power? Take a serious look at this 1959 Dodge Royal Sedan. Priced at $21,993 and located in Louisiana, this Dodge delivers the unmistakable character of an era when American automobiles were built to make a statement. Under the hood sits a 361 cubic inch V8, sending power to the rear wheels through an automatic transmission. That combination gives this Royal the classic American driving experience, smooth, powerful, and unmistakably vintage. The exterior is finished in gray, complemented by a striking red and white interior. Together, they create a period-style appearance that immediately captures attention. The 1959 model year was famous for dramatic automotive design, and the Dodge Royal was right in the middle of it. Long body lines, generous chrome, distinctive details, and unmistakable 1950s proportions give this sedan plenty of road presence. The odometer shows 29,421 miles, but the mileage is listed as exempt in TMU, meaning the true mileage should be considered unknown. What makes this Dodge especially appealing is its combination of classic styling, V8 performance, rear-wheel drive, and an accessible price point. At just $21,993, this is an opportunity to own a genuine piece of late 1950s American automotive history without entering the highest collector car price range. Whether you're a Dodge enthusiast, a classic car collector, or simply someone who wants a car that stands out from modern traffic, this Royal deserves your attention. Located in Louisiana, the price is $21,993. 361 V8 power, rear-wheel drive, classic Dodge attitude. If you want a vintage American sedan with bold styling and serious character, this 1959 Dodge Royal is ready to make an impression. Classic American cars were built to be remembered. This one certainly is.
Number 18.
1960 Pontiac Star Chief. Price: $39,900. Location: Orlando, Florida. If you're looking for a classic American cruiser with bold styling, luxury character, and unmistakable Pontiac presence, take a serious look at this 1960 Pontiac Star Chief. Priced at $39,900 and located in Orlando, Florida, this Star Chief represents the transition into a new decade while keeping the dramatic design language of classic American automobiles. Finished in striking Sierra copper with a rich brown interior, this Pontiac has a sophisticated color combination that gives it an elegant and distinctive appearance. The Star Chief was one of Pontiac's flagship models, built to deliver style, comfort, and road presence. Its long body, sweeping lines, generous chrome, and unmistakable 1960 design make this car impossible to overlook. Inside, the brown interior creates a warm and classic atmosphere, perfectly complementing the exterior. The automatic transmission adds convenience, making this vintage Pontiac an enjoyable cruiser for weekend drives, car shows, or simply taking a step back into the golden age of American motoring. The odometer shows approximately 22,000 miles, adding even more interest for collectors and enthusiasts. This isn't just an old Pontiac. The Star Chief name represents an important chapter in Pontiac history, and the 1960 model captures the bold confidence of American automotive design at the beginning of a new decade. At $39,900, this Pontiac offers a chance to own a distinctive American classic with genuine 1960s character and plenty of visual presence. Located in Orlando, Florida, the price is $39,900. Sierra copper style, classic Pontiac attitude, timeless American character. If you want a vintage cruiser that stands out at every car show and turns heads on the road, this 1960 Pontiac Star Chief deserves a serious look. The 1960s were just beginning. This Pontiac was already making a statement.
Number 19.
1961 Ford Falcon 4-5-speed. Price: $7,600. Location: United States. Looking for a classic Ford with a serious performance upgrade at an incredible price? Take a look at this 1961 Ford Falcon 4. Offered at just $7,600 with no reserve, this Falcon combines iconic early 1960s styling with the heart of a much more powerful machine. Under the hood sits a 302 cubic inch V8, equipped with a Holley carburetor and backed by a Tremec T5 5-speed manual transmission. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an 8.8-inch rear axle with a limited slip differential. This isn't your ordinary Falcon. The car has been upgraded with front disc brakes, 5-lug hubs, 17-inch Sparco wheels, and performance-oriented tires. It delivers a classic appearance with a much more aggressive driving character. Finished in original-style Cambridge blue, the exterior retains the unmistakable simplicity of the early Ford Falcon. Chrome bumpers and bright body-side moldings add that classic American touch. Inside, you'll find blue metallic vinyl and nylon cloth bench seats, a Hurst shifter, cabin heater, and a retro sound stereo with Bluetooth connected to kicker speakers. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 28,000 miles, but total mileage is unknown. The current owner acquired the Falcon in 2023, and maintenance since then has included replacing the water pump, timing cover, harmonic balancer, front main seal, and oil pan gasket. There are cosmetic imperfections and some known issues, including bodywork from previous ownership, dents, paint wear, an inaccurate speedometer, and a fuel gauge that does not operate properly. So this is best viewed as a driver-quality modified classic rather than a perfect show car. And that's exactly where the opportunity lies. At $7,600 and offered with no reserve, this 1961 Ford Falcon gives you classic Ford style, V8 power, a 5-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, and plenty of room for personalization. It comes with an owner's manual, spare parts, ownership records, and a clean Wisconsin title. $7,600. No reserve. 302 V8. 5-speed manual. Limited slip, rear end. If you want an affordable classic Ford with real performance attitude, this Falcon could be the sleeper you've been waiting for.
Number 20.
1962 Plymouth Valiant. Price: $13,995. Location: La Vergne, Tennessee. Looking for an affordable classic American car with authentic early 1960s character? Take a serious look at this 1962 Plymouth Valiant. Priced at $13,995 and located in La Vergne, Tennessee, this Valiant offers a great combination of classic styling, simplicity, and everyday drivability. Finished in Valiant blue with a matching blue interior, this Plymouth has a clean, period-correct appearance that immediately captures the spirit of the early 1960s. The Valiant was designed as a compact American car, but it delivered the distinctive styling and personality that made Plymouth stand apart. Its clean lines, classic proportions, and unmistakable vintage details make it an excellent choice for anyone who appreciates cars from this era. An automatic transmission makes this classic easy to enjoy, whether you're cruising through town, attending a local car show, or simply taking it out for a weekend drive. The odometer shows just 14,546 miles, giving this Valiant plenty of collector appeal. As always with an older vehicle, buyers should verify mileage and overall condition independently. What makes this Plymouth especially attractive is the price. At $13,995, you can step into genuine American automotive history without the price tag of a high-dollar collector car. This is more than transportation. It's a piece of early 1960s American culture, a time when compact cars were becoming increasingly popular while still carrying distinctive styling and personality. Located in La Vergne, Tennessee, the price is $13,995, with financing advertised at approximately $194.36 per month for 84 months. If you're looking for a classic Plymouth that delivers vintage style, simplicity, and an approachable price, this 1962 Valiant deserves a closer look. Classic Plymouth character, early 1960s style, affordable American history. At $13,995, this could be your opportunity to bring a genuine piece of the past back onto the road.